Welcome back to Queenscrafts by Bridget. I'm Bridget. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're new here or you've been around since my very beginning, I truly appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. If you are new here and you like what you see, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, maybe the like, and leave me a comment, I would greatly appreciate hearing from you. If you're looking for me anywhere on the internet, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or at my email address. All those places will be linked down below in the description box. Today we're here for World Granny Square Day. I was able to participate because, well, I listened to Sam's video this morning at 3 a.m. well before I went to bed. As I was up working and putting granny squares together last night, I actually had to take a break because I put so many granny squares together and I have to do 2 rounds on each square as I'm putting it into the blanket. I needed just, I'm taking the rest of last night and tonight off of making squares. I'm going to do some spinning and some bag making and let my hook hand relax a little bit. First, before we get into the wonderful squares that I have a fun thing to do with and something to tell you guys about, and maybe you can participate too, I wanted to let you know who got into the cauldron right here, or who's going in from last video. From last video, we have Lisa Peak 1. She was the first person to comment. And then we have Alley Cat. She was number 14 to comment. And then we have Manic Mama. She was number 20 to comment. Now, all 3 of those names will go into the jar for next week. We have the wonderful numbers picked out for this week, so as soon as those comments come in on this video, I will write those names down, tell you about them next time, and toss them in the jar. Afterwards, I realize I have not been showing you guys that they are in fact in the jar, so there they are, and at the end of the month we will pick out a winner. If you don't know what that is, if you are new here, every single video starting at the beginning of this month and carrying through until I decide it's no longer fun for me or it's no longer fun for you guys. So for the foreseeable future, we will be doing this. We will be picking 3 names from each and every single video that I put up. Those 3 names go into the cauldron, the last video of the month or the first beginning of the video of the next month, however that ends up working out, depending on my upload schedule and what I have to show you guys, because I don't make videos just to make a video. I make videos when I have something to show you, something I really want to partake in, or something I just really have to tell you. So, I will pick a winner. That winner gets a nice size box of yarn. If you want to see what's in that box, go ahead and check last video out, and you will see what's in there. Now, since we're talking about squares, and I talked to you about Sam, I will, excuse me. I have tons and tons of them, and there's even more that I have dropped. I was watching Sam this morning, as I said, at 3 a.m. That's Sam from Empress Makes. I will link her down in the description box. If you don't know Sam, you need to. She's an amazing content creator, an absolute phenomenal friend, and she has some beautiful talent that she has even shared with her partner Mike, and now he is making beautiful things and sending hugs out, and it's wonderful. It's just wonderful. I love that she has not only shared her love with crochet with all of us, she has now passed that love on to her partner, and now they both can team up and do wonderful things together, and show even more people how much they care about them and how much that they're loved in this community. Now, Sam was talking about the Boggy Creek stuff. Now, my memory is not very good, so I'm going to link Nan from Nan's Next Knots, I believe it is, or I'll put the Crafty Floridian down too, because I know for sure she's involved in it. Everybody that I remember that's involved with it, including Lenan, who I'm going to be sending these squares to. Lenan is asked everybody, hey, if you want to make a square or two, pop it in an envelope, send it to me. I'll put the squares together and make a blanket. So, you know what? When I was doing my purge a few weeks ago, I was going through my bins and realized, oh yeah, I made up a bunch of squares and I never did anything with those. I should do something with those. Well, now I have something to do with those. I have over 40 squares, granny squares, in all kinds of, we'll go like this. I ain't gonna show them all, guys. There's lots of ends to weave in before I take and send them. But there are over 40 squares. That's a good start to a blanket. I'm going to put those in an envelope in the very next bag that sells those squares are going off to Lenan so she can make a blanket for the Boggy Creek. They help children, and you know what? We all need to do what we can to help our children, even more so the ones that have special needs and especially health afflictions. We need to do what we can do, and I can do this. I can send off these squares. I don't have them earmarked for anything. I just made them because I was going through some scraps. So that's what I'm going to do. And I encourage you that even if you only have time or scraps enough to make one, send it off to her. 5 by 5, very easy to do. Matter of fact, I have a couple extras from my granny square blanket that I have been making, that when I'm finished with that blanket and I find out for sure, absolutely concrete, I do not need those squares, I'm going to rip one round out because I have approximately 6-inch squares. One round makes it a 5-inch square. I can do that, retie in the ends, and send that off and make just one more square for those wonderful blankets to cover the children so that they can have something beautiful to take home with them at the end of their experience. Now, because I did talk to you guys about it, there's a bunch of writing on here, and that's just all my, kind of keeping up with myself. What I did this day, what I did that day, trying to get myself to, do any more, type of deal. If I did 16 today, maybe I can do 18 tomorrow type of deal. Now, and not every day did I do better than the day before, but I did some every single day so far, including yesterday. Today will be the only day that I am going to completely skip and give my hands a rest. But everywhere that there are marks on the paper, all these squares are put together. You can see there's just this one round around here and a little bit of fill in here, a little fill in here, fill in this spot there, and go up there. And the king size blanket will be done, and then I can hardcore go into Dino Stomp, get that done, and then hopefully, if anybody wants to do it along with me, I was going to pick out one of the other patterns that I had in mind and make that for a Halloween kind of fun. If you want to make it along with me, great. If you don't, I understand. An unofficial make along, but if you want to do it cool, type of deal. Now, I have been making some bags. These will not be bags offered in my shop. More than likely, just because, quite frankly, I'm bored with them. I can make them to special order, but I get bored making them. They are just, I don't know. It's just me. It's not my Japanese knot bag type of thing. It's something that a lot of people or just anybody can come up with this kind of bag, and so it's not really my style. I am making them as a special request for a very special friend, and I don't have a problem doing that from time to time. But as far as the website that I'm building, yes, exciting news. I am working on building my own Shopify website right now so you guys can get my bags directly from the site rather than having to contact me. I'm hoping to set it up where you can basically build your own bag. I will then stitch it all together and get it sent out to you. Hopefully. We will see. I'm not very good with technology, guys, so you're going to have to give me a minute. But I thought I would show you these bags just for the sake of showing you them. The person that gets them might show them on her channel. She might not. I don't ever expect or demand anybody to show my bags on their channel when they buy them or get them as a gift. What you do with your property is your business and your business alone. However, of course, I do love seeing the joy and excitement that the bags bring to their queen. So the first one is this big Mama Jamma right here. Now, there are no handles on this by customer request. I did, in fact, though, put the D-rings so that she can put the handles that she already has on her bag. Now, inside of this bag, there are 1, 2, 3 jumbo balls, and there could easily be a 4th, if not a 5th. Now, and by jumbo balls, I'm talking about the 14-ounce balls. They're huge. And because I did the inside a little bit different than normal, as that was requested, I will go ahead and flip this bag around and let you take a peek. Now, on this side, I did a very large double pocket. There is a seam going down the center. Now, this is meant more for your hooks, if you want to roll up your pattern and put it in there, type of thing. Now, my hand easily goes to the bottom on both sides. So I, would be able to reach in and grab out the hook. I did not want to make it thinner because I did make it so long. Because, I know some of like the Nelson Wood hooks and, some of your furls and whatnot are longer. And I wanted to make sure they were safe and secure inside the pocket, not sticking out the end and whatnot. And then on the other side, we have just one very large pocket. Now, I did the nice fabric on the inside of the pocket as well. Now, if I were to, like, if someone contacted me, said, oh my God, Bridget, I gotta have that bag you just made right there. I just gotta have it. Yes, I'll make it. No, I'm not going to offer it on my site, but yes, I will make it for you. But it is going to cost you. This bag right here would be about $130 with the amount of time and material that I have into it. And frankly, that, it's just a super large bag, and that's what I would have to have for it, and that would include shipping. And now, this one I have flipped the inside out for the first view. So we have gray, and then we have rainbow puppies. Nice, great, big, giant pocket on this side. The bottom is boxed, of course. There are 3 great big jumbo balls. Again, the 14-ounce balls inside. And then on this one, I did a pocket again with the double, but this one is a lot thinner. But the pocket is a lot more shallow. Still, a Nelson Wood should fit in there, or furls, or one of your fancier hooks. I did test it up against a very nice wood hook that I was gifted, and it fit in there, and I was able to get it out very easily. And again, customer asked for D-rings rather than my traditional straps that I do. And here is the other side. And I did put the gray just on the bottom of this one. But I thought that turned out rather nicely. And I think that's pretty much, oh, no, let me pause you real quick. I did get something in the mail and I want to show you, and I'll be right back. Okay, so everyone, and by everyone I mean quite a few of the girls that I talked to, have ordered from Lisa Ladybird Loves, and quite a few of them showed off these beautiful geisha girls. And other than witchy things, I very, very much like Asian art, especially Chinese art. Japanese art is beautiful too, but Chinese art has my heart. I decided that I just absolutely could not live another day without having these beautiful ladies in my life. Little geisha girl stitch markers. Thank you, Miss Lisa. They got here actually a while ago, and I just kept forgetting to show them. I had them sitting out, and so that I wouldn't forget. And, you know, I'm awful like that, guys. I really do not mean to. It's just a sieve. And then while I was buying those, she didn't have any witchy ones in the shop yet as I was buying. She since has put them up, and I'm going to have to go back and see what she has. I also decided to buy some of the gemstones that are the stones that she had, the crystals that she had. Not gemstones, crystals. Now these are almost all the same quartz, but these ones here, trying to show you without tipping everything out of my hand, but they're absolutely gorgeous. And I have a special plan for them. I might actually have to go back and get a bit more from her. Yes, I could get them local, but I think it's something just a little bit more special coming from across the pond. Oh, I dropped one. I'll have to get that in just a moment. All right, everybody. I'm going to hop up out of here so that I can pop this up to you guys and go and hang out with the girls in a couple hours, have a little chat and craft, you know. That's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying getting to know a couple new ladies and spending some time with a few of the ones that I have already known and loved. Just a reminder, we do have a Potiversary coming up on the 3rd of September. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. 4 years. We have had a few donors. We will be doing a live at 7 p.m. on the 3rd. So if you want to come on over, I would be very happy to see you there. Excuse me. We are going to have prizes, like I said. We're going to have a panel full of wonderful yarny people. So come on over, celebrate with us, and, you know, have some fun. Until next time, I truly hope you're crafting your happiness. And bye for now.